Hi, my name is Carolyn Service from o2bstamping.com, and I'm excited to be getting ready for the Christmas season. And so today I'm going to show you how I created this little box with the belly band that you can just slip off and pop open. It's got a lot of room in there, put a lot of goodies. So let me show you how it's made. So I started with our heavy-duty craft cardstock. So this is heavier than our regular cardstock and much heavier than our designer paper. It measures 12 by 12, and I'm going to use my envelope punch board to create the box. So with the envelope punch board, there is a little slot on the side here for your bone folder, and these are your measurements. Now, the envelope punch board was actually designed to make envelopes, but some creative demonstrators figured out how to use it to actually make a gift box. Now, we do now carry an actual gift box punch board as well, but today I'm going to show you how to make a gift box using the envelope punch board. So we're going to slide our cardstock in. I zoom in a little bit. We're going to zoom in. We're going to line up the end of your paper with the 3-inch mark. You're going to punch, and then you're going to put your scoring tool right here in this little box and slowly pull it down that line. Now when you start to get out to the edge, might have zoomed in a little too far. When you start to get out to the edge of the board here, you want to stop. You don't want to go off that board because it'll cause your paper to crinkle. Then you're going to turn it 90 degrees. Put this at 3 again, and then punch. Turn it 90 degrees again. Oh, I forgot to score. Sorry. Let's go back up there. Punch and score. Okay, then turn 90 degrees, line up at the 3, punch, and score. And the last 90 degrees, line it up at the 3, punch, and there we go, and score. Then you're going to flip your paper to the other side, and you're going to repeat what you just did. You're going to line this edge up, 3-inch mark, punch, and score. Rotate 90 degrees, line up at the 3-inch mark, punch, and score. 90 degrees, 3-inch mark, punch, and trying to find the mark, there it is, punch and score. The last one, line it up with the 3-inch mark, punch, and score. Okay, now we can set the envelope punch board aside, and with the gift box punch board, this part is done for you, but with the envelope punch board you have to do this manually. So you're going to take a ruler, line it up across the corner here, and take your bone folder and just make a diagonal line right across that mark. Go to the next one and do the same thing. Bone folder across the corner. Next corner, line up your ruler. You want to line your ruler up with these two edges right here. Line that up and score. And one more corner. Line that up and score. Now, because this cardstock is so heavy, I'm going to have you do one more thing that'll just make putting the box together a bit easier. So hopefully on the video, you can see the markings on this paper. Okay, so there's a triangle right here, and there's one in on every side. Between these two punch marks, there's a triangle right there, and then again here between the two punch marks. But what you want to do is take your ruler and line it up at the intersections of those score marks so that it's straight across your paper. And then you're going to go from that intersection out to the edge on both sides. Okay, turn it 90 degrees and do the same thing on the other side. So here's your two intersect marks, and you're going to go sliding with the ruler. Try it over here first. From that intersection mark to the outside. Now what you don't want to do is go across the center here, okay? But you want to hit this intersection mark and go to the outside. And that'll just help the box to form a little easier because the cardstock is so heavy. Okay, then you are going to just take your bone folder and reinforce all of those places that you've just scored. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky. So you remember the little, where we scored going out from this intersection point to the outside edge? You want to crease that, and sometimes it likes to be finicky and it doesn't really want to do that. But what you're trying to do is you're actually trying to make this point, if I can do this point meet this point. Okay, so as you push that up, pinch it, and bring these two pieces together, it will look like this. You see that? There, that might be a better view, okay? And then you have this piece here in the center, and you're just going to want to lay that flat and reinforce it with your bone folder. And you're going to do that to each of the four sides. So here you are again on your side. Here's your two notches. Here's your intersect point, and you have your score line right here. Might be hard to see, probably is very hard to see in this light. But you're bringing these 2 points together, okay? So as you pinch them to come up together, you just want to try to reinforce that crease to go where you want it. Bring it up, bring those 2 points together, okay? It's going to form a little piece here in the center, and that's the piece that you want to reinforce with your bone folder. Okay, next edge, same thing. You're bringing these 2 points together, and you're wanting to score this flat. And it's a good idea too, when you're doing that, make sure that your box here on the outside edge is matches up, and then use your bone folder. Back this up a little bit. There we go. Use your bone folder here to crease that. Okay, and one more side over here. Bring these two edges together. Make sure they're together here, and just lay your box down. Looks like so you could see this better, but lay your box down. Can you see this? Maybe if I flip that flat back. No, it's just really hard to do on a video, but this is the piece that you want to score, or use your bone folder to press down right here, okay, on that edge right here. Okay, turn it around this way so I can see it. Okay, that's what you should have. 4 pointy corners, these folding up in the center, and these folding up in the center. Okay, and what happens is when you fold that all up, you've got your box. Okay, you get the general idea. Now, what you can do, you don't have to do this, but I kind of recommend it, is to glue these pieces together. So to bring those together and glue them, and then glue that flap down. Okay, and the same on this side. Pull those two pieces, put your glue here, and bring those two pieces together, and then those two to show you, and then those two flaps would be glued down like that. So they're glued together here, right here, and they're also glued down in the box. Now, I'm pretty sure that when I start to do this on the video, it's going to be really hard for you to see it, but hopefully you're understanding what I'm saying. You're gluing each one of these corner pieces right here together, like so, and like so. And then you want those flaps that you're creating, you're going to glue them down. Okay, so I'm going to do it, and I'm just going to pause the video because I don't want to run out of time, but I'm pretty sure you've got an idea of what you're doing. You're gluing here and here, bringing those together, and gluing these flaps down. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, if you're making this along with me, how did you do? Did your inside of your box look like that? That's what it should look like. Okay, and then you're going to fold your top pieces in, and we're just going to sit this box aside for the moment, and we're going to make a belly band.